Every year, those who are still alive today come back to Manenggon to participate in a wreath-laying and memorial service.
Amen.
Here in this tranquil valley tucked away in the village of Jotnya, thousands of Chamorros were forced to march here by Japanese enemy forces during World War II.
Her story, my story, their story, they needs to be told.
It's a story that 67 years ago, former First Lady Jerry Gutierrez could only tell with the help of other survivors and relatives.
I have no memory whatsoever of the time I spent here.
She was just 15 months old when she arrived to the Manenggon concentration camp.
For just as I have no memory of being interned here, I also have no memory of my mother.
Mrs. Gutierrez was in her mother's arms as she took her last breath. Her mother was just 27 years old when she died at the hands of Japanese soldiers. She fought back the tears as she shared the stories passed on to her.
I have been told many times throughout my life about this beautiful, strong-willed, vibrant woman named Hannah Chance Torres, who not only gave me life, but who protected my life until the end of hers, shielding my infant body from the blows of a bayonet, while her own body bore each strike. Throughout my life, in spite of the pain and the longing to know what it must have been like to be embraced by my mother, to know her scent, to know her touch, the one thing that I have clung to, the one thing that could not be taken from me, is the comforting thought that she really did exist, that I exist because of her.
There are so many other stories of the atrocities that occurred in Guam during World War II. Only this time one can only hope that as a hearing on H.R. 44 or the Guam World War II Loyalty Recognition Act gets underway this week, congressional leaders will actually listen. Several attempts at war reparations have repeatedly failed.
It needs to be told, it needs to be recounted, it needs to be recorded, it needs to be passed on.